Andrea, I understand that this movie was your idea, you and your husband. How did you come up with the concept?
Well, we had one child, and then we were on our second and realized, oh my gosh, what did we get ourselves into? You know, really, it's family is such a blessing, and life is hard, and we all are just doing our best and coping, and there's so much suffering. I mean, I just feel like we all suffer in different ways, and just the struggles that we go through, but we wanted to bring laughter to it. Life is hard enough, so we wanted to be able to bring a comedy to life, and to bring, you know, to go to the theater, to escape your life, to see these other people, but to relate to them and walk out of there saying, oh my gosh, that was totally me, and I'm okay. We are God's masterpiece, and He has us right where we're supposed to be. There's a lesson to be learned, and we're supposed to lean on each other. We can't do it alone. We can't do life alone.
Now, I know that you have a beautiful testimony, and there's not time to go through the whole thing now, but I'm hoping, I know you had a difficult childhood, and at one point you sort of hit bottom. Can you talk about that moment when you kind of realized God loved you?
Well, I think it was me getting to the end of myself and realizing that I didn't know my purpose, and I cried out to God. I literally cried out to God and said, if I am here, if you're real, like, who are you? If you're real, show me who you are and show me why I'm on this earth, because I can't do it anymore. I was struggling and pursuing acting, and I didn't have God in my life, and it wasn't working. And I tell you, I kid you not, the moment that I, one, took Christ as my Savior, but two, put God first, my whole life did a complete 180. And I think if you put God first, you can't lose. I mean, life is still hard, but there's peace, and there's a hope that that everything happens for a reason. And it's really awesome to know that we don't have to control everything. Yes. Like, He's in control, and to give that to Him, and to know that He's got a purpose for all of us.
Yes, I saw a scene where you were in your car and you were crying, and somebody came up alongside of you and actually held up a radio station, and that radio station that you turned on, the same prayer was being said on the air.
That's
amazing.
At Hollywood Boulevard, and I was on my way to an audition and sobbing like a baby and seriously questioning my life, and just not wondering. It was an incredible God moment. I think that was an angel.
Thank you for sharing that. Abbie, I know you wrote a book trying to help young people not only break into Hollywood, but keep their faith when they get here.
Right.
Can you give just a few of the highlights of something you would
Sure. Yeah, when I moved here, there were a lot of things I didn't know, and I didn't have anyone in my life I could ask those questions to. Like, do you have to, what do you do when you want to turn down a part? Do you have to do every audition that's offered? What if you're not comfortable saying this line? How do you do it? Can you be successful but be a person of faith as well? So as I made mistakes, as I had small victories, as I met people and sort of asked the tough questions and figured it out on my own, I just started writing stuff down, and then I collected it together and offer it something. It's called Stuck on a Ferris Wheel. I just wanted to give back and throw down a ladder to anybody else who wants to try this crazy business, because it's really hard.
Yes.